Hey everybody, welcome to some Isaac Repentance. Did a lot of thinking. I think maybe we should just make a new save file and start over. It's mostly because my current save file is negative 196. It's really bad. I don't know why. But also, I wanted to say hi to you guys. It's been a little while. About almost 3 weeks now, actually. Since my last stream. I just have been kind of down for the count here lately. So I apologize for so many delays and not showing up. But let's get all that out of the way and I'll start streaming here. Alright, so got a new run. We have no characters unlocked. We only have normal, hard, and greed mode. We're just gonna do a normal Isaac run. It's been a long time since I've seen this screen with like no unlocks. Very, very long time, because I had one save file that I wanted to get every unlock on, because unlocking everything in this game is a pain in the ass. Data Miner 109. Alright, so the thing about Data Miner is that it's not a very good item. I believe it gives you a stat upgrade, but at the cost you have to tilt your screen. Oh. Okay, it's actually more fucked up than that. Golden key? Okay. Thankfully it only lasts for the room. This is a reason why people hate Data Miner. Like, it was terrible in Afterbirth, and it's pretty bad here. One of my favorite things about Repentance 2 that added was the first floor shop is always open. Which is just fucking nice. Nothing in the shop. Not even a donation machine. Blow up the shopkeeper here to get some coinage. Blow up this wall here. Next secret room. Oh man, that is so nice. Traveler's Pack is actually, or Fanny Pack. Yeah, I played D&D yesterday for the first time in almost 3 months. It was actually really fun. Dangle. Yeah, I won't be doing any of that like Isaac Nuzlocke stuff I've been seeing on Facebook, on Twitter, no, on YouTube, because I am already bad at Isaac, and just for the fact that if I die I can't play as that character ever again is just not a fun rule, or a rule that I would be able to handle. I would not get any unlocks. Like, the idea of the Isaac Nuzlocke is cool. I'm not trying to shit on it by any means. I'm just saying I myself will never do one because I would not be able to do it. Alright. Oh, you son of a bitch. I was so close to getting a no damage first floor. Because you get achievements if you're able to clear the floors without taking damage. So Dangle is the more annoying one of the poop bosses. There are like plenty more that we're going to be seeing later on. When if I decide to continue this series, which I will, like in between intervals, of course. I didn't know what I was going to play today, so I just picked a random game because I had like just woken up and I was like, do I want to wait till 9:30 or do I want to stream now? So I just streamed now and threw on Isaac. Let's grab the pentagram and go down to the next floor. Sorry about that, I had to check what was going on with my iPad, because I just had a notification a second ago. The Fool card. Alright, so the Fool, when activated, will always take you back to the beginning of the floor. It's very helpful in situations like if you're in the curse room, and if you leave the curse room, you're gonna die. You can just not. gonna bomb here and grab a key. Chaos on the second floor. I feel zany. Oh yeah, it drops some consumables. Let's bomb this rocks here, grab this key. So I'm gonna make an attempt to go to every shop on every floor, because I believe there is an unlock if you do visit all your shops. Shit, I just remembered I might have a mod or two installed here. But nothing like seizure inducing or that would cause the game to cheat. The mod was, I think, is gonna be like, is gonna affect the Satan statue if we do get a deal with the devil, which I have to take damage for me to not have it, and I'm gonna get hit. I can feel it. But if you guys do think the mod is as funny as I do, I will put up a download link in either, well, in the chat, and then when it goes to YouTube, I'll put a download link up there too. Baby Plum. So let's not fight Baby Plum, because there is a secret that you do get for doing that. Shit, I took damage. Alright, looks like we're not getting a double deal this floor. Despite all odds, we got a double deal. The plum flute, yeah. So if you never hit Baby Plum when you fight them, they'll always drop the plum flute. There it is, Satan Drip. I love this mod. Like, I saw it in a video about the best and worst Isaac mods. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I have to download this. Well, it was the angel statue, but... So we have a demon, bum, Immaculate Heart, and Lucky Foot. We'll take Lucky Foot because no more bad pills. And we'll take Immaculate Heart because it's just so nice. I just screwed up my chance to get another character, but that's fine. So yeah, Lucky Foot actually got an improvement in Repentance, where Magic Fingers is nice, but we'll take Plum Flute right now. Magic Fingers. Lucky Foot got an improvement in Repentance, where it would make it to where pills no longer have the downside effects, which is just awesome. Alright, so Immaculate Heart makes these halo of tears appear around you. It's a very nice item. Definitely one of my favorite Angel Deal items. I don't know why... Well, I do know why we got him in the Devil Deal is because of Chaos. Because the way Chaos works is it takes all your item pools and just throws them into like a big random pool altogether. Thank you. We do have a key, so we are going to visit our shop here in just a moment. But it'll take all your item pools and just throw them all together. So anything that can be found inside secret rooms can be found inside, and it can be found inside angel rooms or devil deals, treasure rooms, shop items. The 4.5 volt is actually pretty good. I unfortunately cannot get a hold of it, but I will take this bomb. Bombs are always nice to have. 4.5 volt makes it to where you can charge your items faster, because another nerf in Repentance that came was batteries aren't room clear rewards anymore. I think I read that somewhere. It said that. This is a key bum. We'll play till we have 2 keys. 1 key. Let's open this. The peep. The peeper. Alright. I could run across there and grab that key, but I have to take damage to get it. It's not really worth it. Bumbino. Bumbino also has a secret where you can defeat the boss easier. All you have to do is not attack him and give him money. But I don't have enough money to be able to suffice his needs. So we have multidimensional baby. What's Satan offering us today? The ventricular razor. Ventricular razor is pretty much makes the game like Portal, where you could like drop a space one section, drop a space another one, and transport to them. Just because I got to pick up all the items anyway for the final achievement. 1 here and 1 here. It's super cool. It was actually one of my favorite items that got introduced in Afterbirth. And you can actually change what those portals locations are too, which is kind of cool. All you have to do is use the razor on that portal again. Actually, now you gotta go to a different location and use the razor again. Might have to go to 2 different locations to get the right color. This is the curse room. I don't feel brave enough playing that yet. When we unlock a certain character later on, I will come back and do that room. Because there is some stuff you can get through doing just those rooms altogether. Oh, I need a key. It's a pill. Explosive diarrhea. Okay, not necessarily all the good effects. They're just the neutral effects. Oh, we have a special kind of room in this on this floor. It's the library. So I wish I didn't use up all my keys now. I feel kind of stupid. But then again, I thought that the key bum was going to pay out because we had such good luck with the other floor. That was a key drop. Although I can barely hear the sounds because I don't really like some of the sounds and music that Isaac has. Nothing against them, it's just personal preference of... I forgot about chaos. Fuck it. Alright, so this makes it to where I think it's every 7 shots, or so many shots, we're going to drop a butt bomb. Which is nice, except for the fact that I've done runs where I picked up this item and I have lost. Because I'm bad at video games. We could have entered the curse room to see what was in there, but we'll do that another run. We have all the time in the world. Another library on this floor. There's the butt bombs. Butt bombs are actually one of my favorite bomb upgrades. Because they do that, where they cause like a big mist that hazes. It confuses enemies. So this is a enemy called the Host. Hosts are unable to be damaged when they have their skulls down. You have to get them to erect before you can damage them. Also, I do realize I am playing on normal mode. Because I kind of want to get a win. I will be switching to hard mode after this run is done. Because all the unlocks come to you through hard mode only. Well, you can still get achievements. It's just that the more notable unlocks and achievements only come to you if you beat the game on hard mode. So I'm at least going to be saving a key. Because of item room in the shop. 2 moon cards and a lover's card and a devil card. So the lover's makes it to where it spawns 2 red hearts. The devil gives you the Book of Belial effect for 1 room. The moon card brings you to the secret room. Hey, now we can actually just... It says I can't get achievements. Is it because... Huh? Is it because I have that mod installed? Because I don't have the command prompt installed. Just to be safe here. Yeah, no, I don't have it installed. I pressed the right key. Just... Here in a minute, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go turn off the Satan drip mod. As funny as that is, apparently there's a bug that makes it to where achievements are still disabled. So this is just a test run. Alright. So the reason why the room kind of went dark there for a second is because of meconium. It's what's known as black poop. It's, from what I understand in the real world of what meconium is, it's actually like pretty fucking nasty. So that's why there was no donation machines, is because on runs where you can't get achievements, your donation machine is always disabled. Because they don't want you cheating. So even then, that character unlock I was going for wouldn't have been, you know, able to be obtained either, so. But here in a minute, I'm going to go turn off the mod, and then I'm going to, Spear of Destiny. I'm going to turn off the mod, and then I'm going to put the mod inside the chat link, because... Link inside the chat, I should say. Because this mod is really, really fun to have. Yeah, I just want to know why it's not letting me have achievements. Because that whole thing where mods disabling achievements is no longer on the game. But then again, Repentance is unfinished. Mega Fatty. Just drop Plum Flute, make this fight even less. Missing page 2. Oh yeah, sometimes you can spawn these imps inside the devil room, and they just try to kill you. See, drip, it gets me every time. Depths 1 versus Pride. And Pride's dead. So another interesting thing about shit. Forget what I was gonna say now. Yeah, I just don't know what the hell's going on, because like I said, that whole thing where achievements disable achievements are disabled because of mods is no longer a thing. And I would know because I play with the Satan drip mod on my main file, and no achievements have been disabled. This is supper? No, well, at least I'm able to get you guys a somewhat decent looking run. This is, I think, the Hollow? It's either the Hollow or it's the Husk. I'm pretty sure it's the Hollow. The Husk is the Duke of Lies posthumous version. We got the Book of Belial for sale. Definitely take that over the Plum Flute. Yes, I mean, as fun as the Plum Flute is, the Book of Belial is definitely an item that sticks with me the most because I played Judas like all the time. Which you guys will see Judas once I turn off, you know, mods and do a bunch of stuff. So hopefully this run shouldn't take any much more longer. We're already at the 20-minute mark on the stream, like holy shit. I plan on going for a little bit anyway, probably till about 11. So another fun thing is it's Labor Day weekend. I can't wait for this. And I'm actually kind of excited because it's a 3-day weekend. And I've been pouring in 50 hours a week here lately. Cross base. Tooth and nail. The cage. But here after this run, when I get that stuff posted into the chat and stuff, I'm gonna check my game to see if maybe some kind of like weird thing happened with it. Because like I said, this shouldn't be doing this. So I probably will have to go to the BRB screen, which I still have yet to get that made to look better. Say it's not going to count anyway, so I'm just going to grab everything. So Mom's wig makes it to where on occasions we'll spawn blue spiders that fight for us, and then Taurus, or no, not Taurus, Ares will give us more speed, and we can run into enemies and do damage. Okay, so we lost that run because we're... So I'm gonna see something here real quick. Okay, I guess it was because of a mod. So I'm gonna go grab that mod and throw it in chat. The only reason why I threw up the screen here is because I wanted to do a go get that thing done real quick. I don't want to bore you guys from having to see all this. So rebirth, workshop. There we go. There's a lot of drip mods in this section thing here. It's so bad. I love it. Alright, copy the link. There we go. So I'm going to make sure I put that in the actual like videos description, because I want people to be able to download that. But yeah, we should be able to be back to getting achievements now. I'm not sure what the heck happened, because all I had was state and drip installed. Depression. No. Alright, so depression actually is a pretty decent item. It leaves behind a trail of tears, and if enemies come into interaction with the cloud, I think that they take damage. So another thing that's really nice is Isaac does start with a bomb, so fucking bomb anything that you can. See, there's the donation machine. It wasn't there at first. So that chest gave us the stapler, which is a really nice starting item, because the stapler gives you a damage upgrade. Now normally I would be holding on to my coins because there's an unlock you can get by having a lot of coins. And we shouldn't have bombed for that chest, but we did get a damage upgrade. Because those tinted rocks, that rock with that X over there, you want to save up for those. You want to save your bombs for those and blow those up because it's more health. Okay. Also, I didn't throw that last run. I was kind of just an idiot and thought that Ares would have like nullified damage walking over spikes, because the whole thing of ramming speed, how it works, is supposed to nullify damage and let you damage enemies. I forgot to turn the frickin' difficulty up. It's our first run, so it's not like it's really gonna matter that badly. Actually, we can always come back and do runs to get unlocks again. Because the fun part about Isaac Repentance, or Isaac in general, is that there's never two runs that are exactly the same. Unless you're doing victory laps and or you're playing a seeded run that was done by somebody else. Fight Gemini. Alright, so Gemini is kind of an annoying boss. The two bosses are Suture and Contusion. I believe Suture is the big one and Contusion's the small attached one. But the reason why they're called Gemini is because of the whole thing of the Gemini Zodiac, where they were the two brothers who wanted to be together. And I think there's also that, and when it comes to the actual scientific thing of conjoined twins, they're known as Gemini twins. Son of a fucking bitch. I went off and forgot to put money in the donation machine. Alright, so this floor, we are going to be visiting the shop anyway, so I'll just donate to the shop then. So we picked up Mom's eyeshadow. That will let us charm enemies with these purple tears that we shoot. Oh yeah, so I don't know why they're unlocked already, but those purple enemies there, that purple enemy there that was jumping, that's what's known as a champion enemy. Champion enemies will deal a full heart damage if they hit you. And some champions have a chance to drop stuff when they die. It all depends on the champion's color. So charmed enemies will like fight for you, which is helpful. All these little dips. So I don't know if I actually have that challenge unlocked yet, but there is a challenge that makes the dips really friendly when you unlock the item. I do plan to do that as soon as I possibly can, because it's actually one of the easiest challenges in the game. That's a heart drop. I don't need hearts. Ventricular razor. I tried to bomb the shopkeeper and I can't. Alright. Remember, donate to your donation machine, because there are unlocks that are only obtainable through donating to the donation machine. The annoying thing is that the donation machine caps out at $999, and you have to fill the donation machine at least one time to full. The best part is you don't have to do it in one run. You have to do it over the course of multiple. Alright, so we're going to do that whole pacifist plum trick because Isaac needs a spacebar item. And we still somehow got... I was wondering where that unlock was at too, because we didn't get an unlock last time. And turned out we were just on a seeded run. Alright, so normal Satan. Book of Belial. It's nice. We'll get it just to have it off the checklist. Now let's put it back. We unlocked Eve. Had to check something on my phone there, I'm sorry. So this is a challenge room. If you fight in these, you can get rewards. There's a variant for boss rooms where they'll pit you up against two bosses that are counted as mini bosses. I'm drowsy. Luck downgrade. Shit. Enemy spiders. So I'm drowsy will slow down enemies in the room. Cartridge. Cartridge is a nice trinket. On occasions, we'll get like a temporary form called the Man Pack form, but I don't know if there's any kind of like factors that help, like, you know, what's it called? Help proc it a lot more often. I'm not sure if you have to get hit or whatever is what I mean. But it does happen on random occasions. Oh yeah, and to unlock Eve, all you have to do is clear 2 floors without picking up health. This is a dice room. So dice rooms are actually kind of fun. Depending on what pip is on the die is what effect it happens. So this is a 3 pip, and in the corner there of the die there next to Isaac, you see a D20. This will reroll all items on the ground. D20 is my favorite die in real life. And so one of my favorite spacebar items in this game is actually the D20. But my all-time favorite spacebar die item, we don't have unlocked yet. I don't want to spoil it. But my other one is most definitely the D6, which we don't have that one unlocked, but everybody knows everyone knows the D6. Because it's one of the most iconic things about this game, is that usually Isaac has it, but you have to unlock it. And then once Isaac starts with it, it'll be available for everyone to find inside the dungeon floors. Mom's perfume. So now on occasions, we make enemies scared of us. A scared enemy will try its best to stay as far away from you as possible. So we have the ladder and a sack. So the sacks used to actually be like really good. Ooh, the blue map. So the sacks used to be really good in what's it called? Afterbirth, because there was an item that let you get more sacks, but I think that item actually got nerfed in Repentance because too many game breaking runs. See, unlike Konami, when they nerf cards that are being too powerful, they're just allergic to fun. The Fallen. Okay, so the Fallen is a really annoying boss that's actually got one of my favorite kind of drops. It gives you a Devil Deal item. And it gave us fucking Brimstone. Alright, so Brimstone is a literal goddamn laser. It is my favorite item since Rebirth, and it's only gotten better throughout every single update of Isaac through its DLCs. Justice. So Justice gives us 1 heart, 1 bomb, 1 key, and 1 coin. It's very nice to have if you need any coins, hearts, or bombs. Oh, and there I go, taking damage again. It screws up my unlock. So I don't need to get all of them in one run. Alright, so corn poops. Oh. I got outbested by a piece of shit. So yeah, I hope everybody's had like a decent time during my hiatus. Not that, you know, I'm like important or anything. Well, I meant to say like, it's not like, you know, I was important to, you know, have to be like, but I don't know. Either way, just I hope everybody's like had like a decent, you know, few weeks, month, whatever you want to say. Because I like said, I was just kind of like down and out for a little while. I did do quite a few things during my hiatus, though. I did work on a Dungeons and Dragons project that I have going, which I'll be getting more details once it comes close to finalization, because there's still quite a bit of stuff I have to finalize. Oop. I'm gonna have to use my Sun card, aren't I? Come on, pop up. Alright, so the Sun card will give you back to full health, reveal the entirety of the floor, and it'll also deal damage to enemies. It's one of the most useful cards, but it's also one of the more harder ones to find, in my personal opinion. Okay. So yeah, during my like thing with my hiatus, I've been working on a D&D project, which we're getting close to finishing. I hope we can get done here soon. Like, there's still quite a bit we have to do. It's compost, which is nice, but I personally just want to get the donation machine filled before I start buying shop items out the wazoo. But other than that, I like went back and watched Ready Player One again. It's been a little while since I've watched that movie, and it's actually one of my all-time favorite movies, because like there's just something about it that gives it like that kind of like charm, because it's kind of like a live action Sword Art Online, with the exception of the fact that Sword Art Online has a completely different story, but it's kind of that same premise where it takes place in an online RPG. But I do honestly really like Ready Player One. It's fucking awesome. I do recommend that if you have not seen it, you do give it a check out, because it is definitely worth your time. Alright, so part of me wants to take Guppy's head, but I also really want to take Ocular Rift. Just for the sake of being able to survive, I'll take Guppy's head, because this is attack flies every time I press the spacebar. So these attack flies can help take care of enemies because they scale with our damage, which is just awesome. Another thing about Ocular Rift is that we would have been down to pretty much one champion hit and we would have died. So I'm not taking those risks. I'm already in the hole in my other save file as far as I am. I don't want to go as far with that one as I do with this save file. So I need to get good. So for that, I'm gonna not take the chance of killing myself. Yeah, I went back and rewatched Ready Player One. It's awesome, awesome movie. Definitely like a movie I enjoyed more than the book, because when it comes to movies versus books, there's not a lot of them that I have like read the series of and watched the movie. The only exceptions to these movies are Ready Player One, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and Fucker. And what's it called? Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which that was an awesome book series as well as being an awesome movie. Like, I talked about it in an old episode of the original Pound Pals podcast where I did it by myself, which I had to get with my friends and figure out when we were going to start that one up, because my friends and I had thought about reopening the Pound Pals podcast to be more entertaining. But the weekend that we were going to do it, I was down and out, and on top of that, we didn't get a hold of each other because we didn't know what was going on. I think there was that, and one of our friends was also out of town. I can't remember exactly. The details are kind of fuzzy with me because my memory ain't that good either. When it comes to certain stuff, like when it comes to just about most things, I can remember anything I need to know. But when it comes to important things, a lot of times I forget half the details. Like, it could be the first half, or it could even be the last half. But I do remember some important things. Wow, we got both of those spiders in one try. They can just soogle. The peeper on an official run this time. I'm going to beat myself up over that for a little while, so don't mind me. Sharp key is very nice, but we can't buy it, so we're just going to donate our money. Store upgrade level 1. So now the store will start selling more items. Like, it has 2 there. I think next time that we visit a shop, it'll have 3, or next run, it'll have 3 in the items. 3 items for sale. 3 things for sale, not items, because it only sells 1 item at a time. I think at most about 2, actually. But yeah, the store upgrades are kind of important to get a hold of. They are also achievements that are required to unlock the final achievement of the game. So get them while you still can. Also, another annoying thing about mods is that if you have them enabled, you can't do daily runs, which you have to do 30 daily runs in order to unlock. You have to do 30 daily runs to unlock an item. Alright, so this is the worst phase of this. This is the worst phase of the fight, and we already killed him, so don't freaking worry about it. Next floor. Got synth oil there. I'll just use Hierophant here because why not? Depths 2. Alright, so in a traditional run, Depths 2 is where your last item room is going to be, and it's also going to be your last shop of the run. There are things that do enable to where you can get more, but we have yet to see those runs happen yet, so let's not get too carried away. That's Bomber Boy. Yeah, I was about to say it's Bomber Boy, and I was like, wait, no. Bomber Boy's the name of the game series, but actually it's Bomber Man. Which Bomber Man, from what I remember, was actually not too bad of a series. I myself never really played a lot of it because I was, say it with me, bad at it. And I kept dying to my own bombs. So I also didn't know how it worked because I never played a Bomberman game. You do get that really cool blue bomb there, and it explodes in like a cross. Formation, or like a plus sign formation. I think it's more of a plus sign than a cross, but either way. So we have the Chariot Card here. Chariot Card gives it invincibility for 1 room. Like the better version of invincibility. because there are 2 forms of invincibility in Isaac. There's actually like 3 forms. But the 3 forms of invincibility in Isaac are... There we go, the school bag. If you visit every shop in one run, you do get the school bag unlocked. Very fucking nice. Okay. My dad sent me some stuff on Facebook. So the school bag lets you hold 2 active items at the same time. So that, like Guppy's head. Like if I had the school bag, I could have took Guppy's head alongside Book of Belial, or Guppy's head alongside the plum flute for the rest of the run. It's a really nice item. So this is a bomb bum. I want to say that these were actually around since Afterbirth Plus, but the thing is I've never actually seen them before in Afterbirth. They had actually come to my attention when I played Repentance. Alright, final boss of the first run. The first official run. Ha! Okay, I guess it is a damage proc for cartridge. So what's actually kind of funny to me is that the cartridge gives you the man pack form, but it's an NES cartridge design.
Isaac was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I told my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Okay, so that was our first official run. We're gonna watch our credits here real quick before we go back to the game, but that's the first official ending of Isaac, because there's a couple different endings. So essentially the story was that it's retelling of the actual Bible story, the Binding of Isaac, where Abraham, Isaac's father, was asked by God to sacrifice Isaac as a way to show that he loved him above all else. And Abraham was stopped before he sacrificed his, son. And so then God's just like, sacrifice a lamb to me instead. What was it? I forget what I was going to say now, but it's not important, I guess. You unlock the womb, challenge 20 purist, excel, speed, have a heart, Pride Day, Onan, oh fuck you, the Guardian, April's Fool, the Horsemen are loose, keep him meeting the ball of bandages. Alright, so the reason why I said fuck you to Onan's streak is because it's quite honestly one of the worst challenges in this game, next to the speed challenge. So we can't actually do the one challenge I was hoping we could do. Alright, so this is challenge mode. So in challenge mode we have, these are for extra unlocks as well. I do recommend that you get these cleared out as soon as you possibly can, because these are the worst thing about Isaac in general. These first page was introduced in and Afterbirth, or in Rebirth. You got Pitch Black, Highbrow, Head Trauma, When Life Gives You Lemons, Beans, It's in the Cards, Slow Rule, Computer Savvy, This is Easy as Fuck, Waka Waka, The Host, Purist, XL, Fuck This Challenge, This is Okay, this one's hard, but it's okay. fuck this challenge, and fuck the Guardian. These were all introduced in Afterbirth, and Afterbirth Plus gave us April's Fool, and like everyone from 31 to 35. These are all terrible too. And Repentance gave us Scatman, and then 30. It's like pretty much 36 down to whatever I think. It's whatever it is. I think it's like 45. Let's do Scatman real quick. So for the Scatman challenge, you are a literal piece of shit. You start with the Thunder Thighs, BFF, E. coli, Scatol, 3 butt bombs, the battery, or the 9-volt, and an item called Dirty Mind. So the way that this works is when you shit, run over it, these poops get spawned and they attack for you. You are in a condition that is known as blindfolded. So the way blindfolded works is that you're not allowed to shoot tears at all. So in order for you to be able to, kill anything in this challenge, you have to have the poops attack. Which with BFF, they have more health. Another thing is E. coli lets you turn enemies into poop when you touch them. Which gives you even more of an army because of how Dirty Mind works. I don't think a lot of enemies give what is it called? Contact damage. I don't think a lot of them do, but there are a good amount that do that. You also start with the trinket called Mysterious Candy, which Mysterious Candy makes it to where on occasions you'll just shit for no apparent reason. Oh yeah, and Scatol makes it to where all the flies become those black flies that just don't hurt you at all, which means that you can just touch them, make them poop, and just use them to fill your army. This challenge is actually one of the more easier ones of the of the Repentance collection of challenges. But the only thing that could make this challenge a lot more easier is if they give you the Petrified Poop trinket, which Petrified Poop makes it to where when you destroy poop, you do get rewards more often from it, because not all the time is poop going to have a reward inside of it. Like those coins. I think Petrified Poop makes it to where it can drop health a lot more often too. Yeah, these guys, this challenge is actually like super easy. And Onan Streak is like terrible because of how its mechanics work. Like, you're not blindfolded. You just... We'll get to it when we get to it. Alright, so this is a new kind of dip, which is the corn poop dip. So corn poops... I'm not sure for what the difference between the corn poop dip and the regular dips are, but... You do only get them to drink corn poops. There are other variations, like the meconium dips, and there's another kind of poop that's like the red poop, but we haven't run into any of those yet, so don't worry about it. So you don't have to visit all the shops for this run, so I'm not going to go do that. I'm not going to go out of my way to visit shops. Oh. All these fries were friendly. So Dingle. Oh yeah. And if there's poops that get spawned, dips that get spawned by like Dingle or Dangle or any of the other like poop themed bosses, those dips become friendly instantly with Dirty Mind. Screw it. Blood Clot, which does nothing to help us. Ceremonial Robes and Whore of Babylon. I'm not going to pick either of those up because it's not like it counts towards our collection totals. And I don't even think dips run off of our damage. I haven't checked the wiki to confirm that, and I'm in the middle of a stream, so I can't exactly go do that right now. But I'm not gonna, it's not really that big. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say is it's not that big of a deal that I'm gonna worry about it. Mom's Pearl, I think, makes it to where spirit hearts drop often. Let's just bomb this room. Yay. Alright, so the bats do damage, but these little guys over here, you turn them into poop for free. It's a card, it's a full card. So I don't think the hosts deal damage to you on contact. And we won't be able to tell because the dips killed them already. I don't think they do. They stay in their skulls and they can't hurt you, but you can't hurt them either. Meconium dips. So they do have like a slowing effect. If we can get a hold of the Meconium trinket, it makes it to where that black poop spawns more often, which is really nice. So that was a room full of corn dips, and since they are friendly to us immediately, we don't have to fight them. But one of the best repentance items that got added to this game was Sturdy Mind, by all means. They're not gonna fuck with that. Too many spikes. Oh crap. Duct tape. That's not going to be helpful in our situation. I think it just makes familiars stay closer to you. Anyways, and we don't have any familiars. This is Mega Maw. One of the easiest bosses in the game. Because he stands there stationary and just tries to hurt you with flames, which do absolutely nothing. Well, the flames do hurt, but they're not going to do. They're going to do absolutely nothing against us because we won. All right, Caves 2. So the other thing is that these videos are going to be kind of long. These first few streams are going to be kind of long because the beginning game is boring. Because it's kind of just, you have like no unlocks, and a lot of this stuff takes a little while to die. But it'll pick up when we get to the late game. Like later in the game, when we start unlocking all the bad characters like Jacob and Esau. No offense to any of you who are out there who are fans of Jacob and Esau, which I want to go off on a limb and say you guys don't exist. But, they are like really annoying to play because you have two of them at the exact same time you have to control that get their own separate items and separate trinkets, and if one dies you lose the run. Those deal contact damage. You gotta be frickin' kidding me. Here we go. So yeah, don't be afraid to use your butt bombs because it's not like this challenge is gonna make it to where when you're out of bombs you're pretty much gonna lose the run. There are measures in place that make it to where you technically cannot lose this challenge. Like because of a soft lock. Except for the one that's not been fixed yet, but we don't have to worry about that because we're doing it before we unlock that card. So let's blow up this fire. Alright. Okay, hosts, when they're in their skulls, don't deal contact damage. Or you can't actually hurt them at all. Bombs are key. Fuck you. So we did take some damage. We are taking damage, but it's not that big of a deal in all honesty. We're still gonna win this. There's no way we can lose. Proceeds to lose immediately. Alright, let's drop a bomb right up here. Okay, I pressed the wrong key. I'm sorry. Shit, quit walking into fire. You dumbass. That was a champion. Oh yeah. And when you're in the oh crap transformation, when you destroy poop, you do get health back. So it's always, always, always nice to destroy poop when you have the oh crap transformation, even if you don't have Dirty Mind. I completely forgot about that because this transformation is actually one of the more rarer ones. It's because a lot of the items that you get to get a hold of this transformation are very rare spawns. And the reason why I'm not visiting shops is because during challenge mode, your shops will not have donation machines due to the fact that challenges disable achievements. But what's weird is that they do unlock achievements when you clear them. They're just programmed to never let you be able to unlock achievements while doing challenges. Alright, so this is Fistula. He is an annoying boss, to say the least. Because his body will break down into even smaller chunks. Those small chunks that they're like those two small chunks there. When those just get destroyed, they become these leech enemies. And then almost done with the boss fight. Oh god. Oh, you son of a bitch. We weren't gonna get a devil deal anyway. This does nothing. Next floor. Depths 1. Okay, so we're almost done with the challenge. We got this floor and one more after. And then we can go back to unlocking stuff. Alright, so I want to get 11 bombs because bombs are vital. Also, these blue flames here, blow them up whenever you can, because there is a chance that they will pay out with spirit hearts. Which, having more health is never a bad thing. Adjusting my chair there for a sec, sorry. I was trying to read Ready Player 2 earlier and I accidentally fell asleep. So I have to adjust myself a little bit because my legs were starting to hurt. Speaking of Ready Player 2, if you guys haven't read that book, I do recommend you guys read that one. It's quite a decent read. But you might want to read Ready Player One first. That way everything makes sense. Spear of Destiny. Thank you. Alright, so now we actually can attack stuff with the Spear of Destiny. We just can't destroy fires. But we can attack enemies, which is cool. So this is actually kind of funny because the only other challenge I know of that has... Well, you can't attack on challenges with blindfold. But there is one challenge that has the exception that you start with Spear of Destiny. But it's only for the fact that the challenge is literally impossible without Spear of Destiny. That was before the item that is also involved in that challenge got a major buff. But you got a bit of an overhaul and made it a bit more a bit more worth your time to find and pick up. Because before he was complete garbage. It was complete garbage, I mean. I will, of course, won't be spoiling that, and I'll be leaving that for when we actually do the Guardian challenge. Alright, so rainbow dips are also a thing. Because rainbow poop exists. Rainbow poop, when you break it, will revive you will give you back to full health. It's actually kind of funny. Alright, so now we have rainbow dips. I don't know exactly what rainbow dips do. But but all dips have a different effect from their original counterparts. Also, if you do end up finding a host in a room before you've cleared or after you've cleared the room, then that host does not need to be killed before you to be able to leave. It's only if you uncover them before you've cleared the room. So I think this is the gate. I wasn't paying attention to the boss screen. Safety pin. Next floor. Maybe the rainbow poop drops more health. Because, you know, rainbow poop does heal you. Piss off. Alright, so that's Cursed Skull. I hate that trinket, so we're not going to pick it up. So the best part is when it comes to trinkets, we don't have to pick all the trinkets up to get the achievement. We just have to pick up all the items in the game. At least one time. And it can't be on challenge mode. There's another clause to that, but we won't be seeing that for a little bit. And placenta procced as soon as we got hit, so we didn't take any damage. Oh yeah, petrified poop also gives you a chance to find more money in poop. That's what it was. Money's more common than the health, but both of them do spawn in poop. So finding dimes is a lot more common when you have petrified poop, because dimes are really nice, because just like in real life, the dime is worth 10 cents in this game. And your money caps out at 99, unfortunately, but there is a way to get it to 999, but you have to find a certain item you have to find a certain shop item for it. Which we're going to try to pick up every item. We're going to try to, you know, do a full game completion. As much as I'm going to, like, hate doing it, I'm going to do it anyway. So we will be seeing that item eventually. All that, we still missed a chunk. Fuck you, Fistula. You can sugum yorsla. Okay. So this room is going to be annoying. Because now we have to start wasting butt bombs to get out of here. Yay! Oh, this is the final fight. Alright, so Depths 2's boss was always Mom. But, trust me, as the runs get later, she is a lot easier. There actually is a way that you can kill Mom without having to fight her at all. But we won't be seeing that item until... Well, we'll be seeing that when we get that item in that run, because it's required for an achievement as well. So next run we're going to be doing it on hard mode. Just because I can. Oh. Alright, the challenge is officially over. This room up here is for boss rush. You can clear boss rush with this form. But the thing is, I'm not daring enough to want to attempt that. So, let's grab our trophy. Dirty Minds appeared in the basement. Alright, so let's go do Computer Savvy. We still got a lot of time. Got maybe like a little bit over an hour. So Computer Savvy starts you out with Technology, Technology 2, and Spoonbender. So we have Laser Tears. In Spoonbender, makes it to where all those tears are homing. It is quite literally the easiest challenge in this game next to Dirty Mind. Like, there has never been a time where I'd done Computer Savvy and had trouble doing it, because it's literally like so easy. Because you have two lasers and they home. Like, having homing shots just immediately makes the challenge that much easier. I mean, granted, these lasers are weak as shit, but they fire fast. And the thing is that a high fire rate with low damage is better in some cases than high damage with low fire rate. Range upgrade, which is completely worthless, because I'm pretty sure when you have Technology and Tech 2, it's the whole room. You can shoot across the whole room, with the exception of one item. But we haven't unlocked that item yet, and I don't like that item either, so... Lasers do have knockback too. So use that to your advantage if you can. Oh! I was watching a little fucking vagina stomach motherfucker. And I still got hit. That's not like any achievement. It's not like anything's gonna get unlocked besides what you get for clearing Computer Savvy anyway, so. We'll visit the shop just because we can. Humbling Bundle, a sack, and a bomb. I would get Humbling Bundle, but like I said, it doesn't count towards completion checklist, I mean. And on top of that, this challenge is already easy enough. We don't need Humbling Bundle alongside it. Mr. Dolly. I almost just called him Dolly. Mr. Dolly gives you a Tears upgrade, and plus it drops 3 random hearts, which I think in Repentance is nerfed to just black hearts. Squeezy, which also gives you spirit hearts. That's also a Tears upgrade. See, this challenge is easy as fuck. Guppy's Paul and Brother Bobby. I know I kind of contradicted myself when I said that it doesn't go against the checklist, but Guppy's Paul is just really nice. You guys couldn't see the little motion I made, but it's that Pacha meme. You know, like it's just right. I always loved those memes. I don't see them very often anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. Another meme I kind of missed was Bad Luck Brian. Those were always funny. At least they were back in the day. Alongside like Scumbag Steve. And Good Guy Greg. That's what his name was, Good Guy Greg. Like there was one I saw when I was looking at Good Guy Greg memes on Google, and it's like, goes to jail, doesn't get butt raped. Good Guy Greg wouldn't go to jail. Good Guy Greg took the fall. Versus Pride. See? The computer stuff here literally makes these bosses just complete fucking jokes. There's that, my damage is kind of high. It's like a 5.19, which, I mean, it could be higher. Alright, so this one's going to take a little bit of time because we're stuck with Mega Fatty. And he's kind of a jackass. Alright. So he has the attacks where he inhales a bunch of air and then he'll puke it up. Like this. And then there's also the whole thing where he jumps and when he lands leaves behind some red creep. And then there's his fart attack. And he's dead. Torn Photos, a Tears upgrade. We have Dark Matter and Rotten Baby. We are taking both. I know. Doesn't matter, but Dark Matter is actually really good. Dark Matter causes Fear Shot, and since we have Homing Tears, there's at least going to be an almost guaranteed chance they're going to be afraid of us. Oh, shit. So if I had Flight, I would definitely be taking care of all those chests in there. But I don't, so I'm not going to fuck with it. I need to get over there. It'll make this challenge even more of a cakewalk. What's the moon card give us? The ability to get 99 bombs. So we need to figure out how to get over there. So I really want Cricket's head. There is one possibility. We do have enough coins. We just have to get lucky enough to find it on the shop. So there is an item in the game that does grant one room of flight. Actually, there's a couple items that grant flight, but this one's actually obtainable to us through an item, or for the devil to through a shop, and we didn't get it. So we got remote detonator. Wait a minute. There also is the whole thing of tarot cards. Excuse me. I have that really bad habit where I call them tarot cards by mistake, and it's actually tarot. Like arrow. Even though it's spelled like carrot, it's pronounced like an arrow. Super secret room. Does this say bum begging for money? And a blood donation machine. Which blood donation machines are nice because you can get is it better than Guppy's head? Guppy's paw, I mean. For right now it's better because we have no hearts to convert to soul hearts. And we can poison enemies by farting on them. Come on, tarot card. I need the Hanged Man tarot card. I'm pretty sure it's unlocked by default. Pretty sure all tarot cards are unlocked. No, not all of them. A good majority of tarot cards are locked behind a unlock wall, but that's for like a different variation of them. There is a sack in the secret room. The chariot. God damn. Wait a minute, we can actually use the chariot to clear out that room with the red chests. It's Bob's curse. And we are able to get Cricket's head. Lord of the Pit. Lord of the Pit is actually based on a magic card. With the exact same name. It's I love when a plan works out. Oh. But it's based on a Magic the Gathering card called Lord of the Pit, which is a demon monster. Which demon decks are really weird with Magic. I don't know. I don't play Magic the Gathering, although I do plan to learn it sometime how to play. We have a Broken Moon card that spawns a blood donation machine. Fragmented Moon. We'll take the Fragmented Moon card with us, even though I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to get the proc, I think it has something to do with secret rooms. I need to do more research on my items and trinkets. Or I need to download that one mod, if I can still use mods without disabling achievements. The game stops being a fuck. Alright. So that bomb that was chasing us is a troll bomb. Those things will chase you around and explode next to you. They are literally the worst thing in this game. Balls of Steel. That's, I think, 3 Spear Hearts. That's weird. The little voice that tells you the name of the card and pill effects. Both it went off like every time I'm using them, which I think it's supposed to do it on random occasions, and you can turn it on through command prompt, which I've never. Not with command prompt, I mean with the whole thing of editing to turn on command prompt, which I didn't do that. So, not sure why it's doing it all the time, unless there's more secrets to this game I don't know. Which is possible because I don't data mine. I never learned how to data mine. Although it probably isn't really all that difficult in all honesty. Because all you're doing is digging through the game's files. Also, if you can barely hear the game, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to find audio settings that work best. Because with Yoku's Island Express, my last stream, which was like almost 3 weeks ago, it kept playing the game's audio louder over the mic, and I was, out of fear of copyright, I kind of just, I'm trying to turn down the volume on the game itself. So I forgot to mention the last floor, but Bob's Curse is the item that we picked up. It allows us to drop like a poisonous cloud with our bombs. It's definitely an upgrade from, oh my fucking god. Definitely an upgrade from its original counterpart, which just gave you poison bombs that when it exploded near an enemy, it granted them poison. Alright, so our first ever curse room. So one thing about curse rooms that is nice if you have flight characters, or you have the ability of flight itself, is that when you enter a curse room, you do not take damage, but upon exiting, you will take damage. It's unfortunate, but it's actually a lot less damage than what you normally take. which is usually just a half heart unless you're on later floors, which is like a full heart. Friendship necklace. Oh, it turns the familiars into orbitals. As nice as that is, I'm gonna stick with Fragmented Moon. Sugal Triggered. Actually, I think Fragmented Moon gives you one more secret room for every floor. Unless it's 2 secret rooms, 2 super secret rooms. So one last thing I want to talk about when it comes to like personal life and stuff, is that I'm actually starting to read up. Well, I got a hold of some of the books for the series called Dragonlance, which is a location known in D&D lore because it was written by TSR employees. Which TSR, if anyone doesn't know, was the company that originally published the original D&D. So TSR employees published a series called Dragonlance, which is supposed to be a shared universe with the Forgotten Realms. And I've got all of the like original ones that are made by the original authors, unless they wrote past those like 9 or 10. But other than that, I've got like most of the series already like coming. I have to start on those though. But the main reason why I'm reading up on Dragonlance is because the new book coming in November, the new D&D book coming in November. Or yes, November, I think. It might be actually, God damn it. It might be actually be October. It's either October or it's November. They're releasing a new D&D book, which is called Fizban's Guide to Treasury of Dragons. And Fizban's does mention Dragonlance. There's the eraser there. I don't want it though. Fizban's does mention Dragonlance, and how you can run a campaign within Dragonlance. So I want to like read up on the story behind that area because I'm actually kind of curious about it. Because one of my friends mentioned it when we talked about the books that were coming out. Because we had the Folk of the Feywild Unearthed Arcana pop up first. And then we had Fizban's Guide to Dragons with the Treasury of Dragons. I always say guide because I always think of Xanathar for some reason. Anyway, it's Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. The Feywild Unearthed Arcana, and then the Strixhaven Unearthed Arcana. So we found out that the Owl Folk won't be coming out when the Feywild races come out. Instead, we'll be getting them when Strixhaven releases, because Strixhaven has Owl Folk. I guess. Either way, Strixhaven is another Magic the Gathering book, which is cool because like Magic the Gathering is a pretty awesome thing. It's a really fun card game, I should say. It's like I know somewhat how to play it. It's just for me, it takes me a little bit to register stuff and understand how things work. It's very weird. I've always been like that. But I'm not shitting on Magic the Gathering. It's just I'm not really too knowledgeable on how it's supposed to work. Alright, so this is the Battery Bum. When you pay him coins, he'll recharge your items. This guy over here. There's a chance to recharge items. So this guy is a shell game. Where you have to like pick out where the item is. I don't know why I call him a shell game. I think it's because there's actually a game called the Shell Game on Mario Party, the original Mario Party, where like you see these 4 Koopa Troopas will spin around, and one of them has a chest full of like coinage and stuff. And you have to pick the right Koopa Troopa, or you don't get the item. Or you don't get the money. You lose the minigame. It's a one-player minigame because Mario Party 1 wasn't very fair. Like, quite literally, it was... Mario Party 1 was a bastard when it come to its difficulties and stuff. I remember playing the fuck out of Mario Party 1 because I wanted to beat it so badly. I did actually eventually end up clearing the game. But there was that, and I played it, and it was one of my favorite N64 games of all time. When I played my N64 on a constant basis. But yeah, it was fucking Mario Party. Mario Party was a bastard. 2 of clubs, which multiplies our bombs. 2 of hearts, which multiplies our health if we have low health. The world, which opens up the entirety of the map. High Priestess, which summons a mom foot. And Justice, we'll take this. We'll take High Priestess with us. So just for like the sake of it, I'm going to do a boss rush because it's super easy on this mode, just to show you guys how easy this honestly is. We're also going to take Explosivo, which does work. With technology, because I think before technology overwrote Explosivo as far as synergies go. So yeah, these guys are literally super easy to defeat. Like, I know you guys are going to argue that it's 11 points of damage per, like, every time that I hit the enemy, but even then, if I didn't have this damage, I can guarantee you I'd win this boss rush, no problem at all in Tech Savvy. It's super easy to win this challenge. It was actually one of the first challenges I ever did when I opened up Rebirth. Because I thought it was going to be more difficult. And it turned out to be like the easiest freaking thing in the game. So the reason why I keep spawning spiders, by the way, is because of my trinket, the Apple of Sodom. The Apple of Sodom has a chance when you pick up a red heart to turn them into blue spiders. I do not recommend on a run that you guys swallow this trinket unless you don't have red heart containers, because there is a chance that your red heart containers will not return to you when you pick up red hearts when you have Apple of Sodom. As one of your trinkets. Because there was actually a run I did where I was playing a character that can only have red heart containers, which you guys will be seeing her later on. But I actually lost the run because I could not get health back. And my one-way ticket that I could have saved myself, I fucked myself over at the beginning of the run. And it forced me to be able to not be able to, you know, win. I was so upset because it was such a good run too. I could have won. If I could have got more health back, I would have won the run. So I'm not naming off all these bosses because we're just melting through them so easily, and for the fact that we're going to be seeing them in actual runs later on anyway. Flat-eyed mushroom. Let's grab our trophy. Beating Tech Savvy unlocks Robo Baby 2.0. I do not like this item at all. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. So, we got enough time, we can do one more run. Let's do a run as Eve. So allow me to explain Eve's gameplay mechanics. So Eve's starting items are the Dead Bird and the Whore of Babylon. So the Dead Bird is an item that procs whenever you get hit. Essentially, it's a familiar that will go chase down enemies and harm them. Do damage to them for you, I mean. Because you've already taken damage. Whore of Babylon activates for Eve when she's at 1 heart. 1 red heart container. Whereas other characters have to go down to half a red heart container to be able to activate it. What was weird is that Whore of Babylon is... Well, from what I remember, of how Whore of Babylon actually goes in the actual Bible story was Eve isn't the Whore of Babylon. At least they don't think so. So I'm pretty sure the actual story of it was that, like, this woman showed up and people hated her because they thought she worked for Satan. And she got the king of Babylon drunk. Either that or maybe it's not that one. I think it's actually the story where the whole thing with the seven-headed beast with the crimson seven-headed beast with 10 horns was sealed away for 1,000 years. Or something to that effect. It's in Revelation. A book that a lot of people don't really know what it means. But a lot of people do say it actually talks about the details of the end of the world as well. Speaking of the Bible, one of my favorite jokes I saw on Facebook, it said that the Quran and the Bible tell you to be nice to each other. The Karma Sutra does too, just a little. The Karma Sutra also does, just a little differently. It's a little too literal, I mean, or something to that effect. It was pretty funny. I thought it was. We have 2 tinted rocks on this floor already. We just need bombs to get to them. What a horrible thing to have. Yeah. So another thing is when you activate Whore of Babylon, it always does that message on there. All that damage there was intentional to get to Whore of Babylon. Which, in Whore of Babylon state, you have a higher damage, which is nice. Because clearing out enemies is kind of, like, helpful. Yeah, we got plenty of, like, terrible character unlocks coming here soon. So, hope you guys are ready for that. Well, not really, like... Okay, there are some that are really bad. Like, there's some I do not like at all. Like Jacob and Ezau. But there's going to be worse characters later. Purposeful damage. So now we can keep our Whore Babylon state without putting ourselves at jeopardy. Putting our lives at jeopardy. Got Lazarus, which requires us to have, like, I think 4 soul hearts in one run. Lazarus, I'm pretty sure we all know who Lazarus is. He was the story where the guy who died and revived. That's why the phenomenon where a person dies and comes back to life is known as the Lazarus effect. Or maybe it's pronounced Lazarus. I hear it pronounced as Lazarus and Lazarus, so I don't know which pronunciation is technically correct. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess we have to kill Baby Plum now. I forgot Dead Bird will proc to any enemy. I could have just went back to the beginning of the floor, but I've wasted enough time trying to dodge all those shots from Baby Plum. This is not worth it. Goodbye. Ooh, growth hormones. So in real life, it's not a growth hormones. But in Isaac, it's definitely a big plus. So growth hormones does give you a damage boost. I think it gave us a speed boost too. Yeah, I think it's speed and damage. So if we could find a blood donation machine, that would be, like, very nice. So I think after this, when I get this start to get uploaded, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, actually. Just going to get this uploaded, maybe go finish downloading Knockout City. Because with Amazon Prime Gaming, you get Knockout City for free, but you have to have Origin. Which, thankfully, Origin does not cost money. That's one thing that really kind of bothers me about nowadays, is a lot of, like, really nice stuff that you can have cost money. But then again, there's also some programs like Peacock, which you can get for free. but she only get access to a very limited amount of stuff. Why is it that the one thing that's online for free is fucking porn? This thing I never enter. What the fuck? Polyphemus. Alright, Polyphemus is actually named after the one-eyed Cyclops mentioned in the story of Odysseus. I think it was Odysseus. I know it is a Cyclops. Because I think it was in Odysseus that they were in a cave with the giant Cyclops, and he like got stabbed in the eye. He's like, well, he asked Odysseus what his name was. He said nobody, and then he got stabbed. Then they like stabbed the giant in the eye. He's like, who stabbed him in the eye? Or nobody said something about nobody stabbing him in the eye, and so they like left. It was one of the first jokes. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. It resonates with me because there was a day at school where I had to do a job shadow, but the person who was going to job shadow, which I ended up actually hating that job shadow altogether because it was not the account. It was because I wanted to be an accountant. Believe it or not, I was going to go to school for accounting because I thought accounting was fun because our accountant we have for the tax season. She talks about how much she loves doing her job, and then there's also that, and for the fact that accounting does require doing a lot of math, understanding how math works, and math is one of my favorite subjects in school. I just hated doing like a payroll, like I jobbed out a payroll accountant, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a tax accountant. So I ended up like not going to. Well, the day of the job shot I was supposed to do with the payroll accountant, her daughter had gotten sick, so I had to miss out. So I had gone to school, and I sat inside the Performing Arts Center all day, and they had all that was there was like a bunch of like the upper class people and a couple of teachers, and that's when they brought up that whole thing with the first joke, or the whole thing with Odysseus stabbing the Cyclops. I kind of just had to like sit there and play on my computer all day because everybody else in my class was job shadowing. So my job shadow day got pushed back to a different day, and I didn't have to come to school. All I had to do was go to my job shadow, figure out how the job works, and that was it. It was actually, as much as I hated doing the job shadow because of how boring it was, I still enjoyed it because I got to take a day off school. Anytime I get a day off school, I appreciate. I popped at the wrong time. I kind of like walked in and preemptively just pressed the button by accident. So we have the black powder, which will actually like damage enemies that run over top of that circle we draw with our black powder, which forms a pentagram. I think it's a pentagram, yeah. It's got 5 sides. Mr. Boom. I do like Mr. Boom. So it's pretty much just a free bomb. That's actually a lot stronger than our standard bombs are. So this curse room only had spiders. How unfortunate. Does pay it with a key though, so we can actually go visit our shop if we wanted to. Which we've only got 6 coins. I don't think I can buy anything, but I can donate to the donation machine. Oh, the map. So nice to have the map. So, another thing, the reason why I was kind of like doing that, I was running across it like that, is because normally when you with the donation machine, there's a downside to that donation machine. When you donate to it, after a certain amount of coins, there is a good chance that it'll just like freeze and make it to where you can't donate anymore for the rest of the run. It's quite honestly one of the most annoying fucking things about this game. Alright. So we have Spirit of the Night and Contract from Below. I do kind of want Spirit of the Night, but I also really want Contract from Below. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Spirit of the Night. Unlock Azazel. So Spirit of the Night grants us flight, and we also have the ability to shoot through objects, which is really freaking nice to have. I especially like Spirit of the Night because of the whole thing of flight. Not sure what was going on with my iPad there, but that's an email. Suck it. I'll probably check it out at the stream. It's not really that important. Probably not really that important. I'm not expecting an email from anyone. I'm guaranteed it ain't gonna be a sponsor. That shit. So even then, I don't think they well, yeah, they do reach it through emails probably. So it's not like I'm really like doing this kind of shit, you know, to get sponsored, because I can't make a full-time job out of this, unfortunately. But even then, I kind of just do it for the purpose of entertainment, which I don't know if I'm really providing any kind of entertainment out there for anyone. Unless you guys really like seeing me suffer, because I'm terrible at video games. What's this? Wheel of Fortune. Not important. Okay. Shit. Is this a secret room? Damn it, it's not. So if we want to go in there, we actually have to take damage. Or we can just full card warp. X-lax. Range down. Full card warp out of here. So yeah, look out, like, check your pills every time you get pills, because there's a lot of times where it can be something good. Oops. I don't know why I did that. That was me being an idiot, I guess. Let's go in here. Oop. Stupid ass troll bomb. I think we've already seen this one. Nope. Friends Till the End, I think, spawns 3 blue flies. Yeah, because there's a rune that you unlock. Well, there's an item called the rune, which I'm not sure how to unlock. One specific item that relates to the runes, because I haven't encountered one yet. I might have to unlock one of the runes for it to appear in the basement. Which even then, it's another thing that's kind of annoying about it is that they disappear when you've unlocked all the runes. Oop. So, if I have enough time when this runs over, I'm going to unlock an achievement that is going to be pretty boring for you guys, because I just have to hold the R key on my computer for like keyboard I mean, for like 10 runs. 120 volt. This is actually a really cool item introduced in Repentance. So the best part about us taking Spirit of the Night is we have flight and we are constantly in Horror Babylon. That's the Sharp Plug, which Sharp Plug makes it to where we can give up health to recharge our spacebar items. But I ain't about that life, so fuck it. Is that we didn't have enough money for it anyway, so. So what's kind of nice is that our spectacle tiers lets us shoot through rocks. but we have to like get the enemy to pop up before. We have to get that host to pop up before we can actually attack it, which is unfortunate. Got a pretty high damage stat, which is nice. That's the ringworm, I think. Wiggleworm. So these things get the worm trinkets give you different tier effects every time that you use the different one. So pick one that you like and stick with it if you want to use them. That is. Pageant boy drops coins. Let's go to the next floor. We can always get the donation machine on this floor. Shit. What the heck? That's commie bullshit. Taking damage, I'm gonna lose this run, I can feel it. I need health, I need it bad. That was a fucking mimic chest. Yeah, so there's mimic chest. God, why am I fucking bad at this game? That's a daily challenge run. We're just going to do an Isaac run here real quick. Now to unlock this achievement, just run, hold the R key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sure there's another achievement for holding down besides Sacred Heart. Or maybe that was Scarred Heart or something. I think it said Sacred. I'm gonna go check that. Secrets. The Womb. Horseman. Keep it meat. Monster's Tooth. Little Chubby. I could have swore it was a whole different achievement for holding down the R key. Let's try it again. I'm pretty sure there's a whole different achievement for holding down the R key. Oh yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, apparently that achievement got changed because it used to be half soul hearts unlock for holding down the R key. So I could have swore it was. Well, I guess that's it for this stream. Hopefully the next stream will be a little bit better. We are going to be probably doing our daily challenge next time because, well, even then I probably won't, unless you guys don't want me to do well, you don't have to do 30 consecutive anymore. It's just 30 of them in general to get one of the things. So I hope you guys did probably enjoy this first stream, and I can't wait to do some more with you guys.